so there's something about having that word. It's all tied together, but we're mostly water. So water's the most important thing, that we're hydrated. Our muscles are mostly what? Water. Our muscles are mostly water. So, you know, would it be better to have a raisin muscle or a watermelon muscle? Watermelon muscle. So we don't want to have raisin muscle, so we want to keep our muscles hydrated. So water, water, water. Water's our number one nutrition, our number one health tip. Number two is eating. It's nutrition. It's choosing to eat mostly healthy foods. Mostly healthy foods. And anyone that's hung with me will tell you, I eat some unhealthy, food. And part of that reason is because God gave you taste buds. You know why? You know why you have taste buds? Because food tastes good. Because food tastes good. And so you have taste buds so you can actually taste the food that tastes good. And I don't know if anyone's ever just chewed a vitamin in your mouth. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good, a vitamin, But it's about moderation. It's about moderation. So in moderation, we can eat some foods that might not be quite as healthy, but they taste pretty darn good. And not that good healthy food doesn't taste good as well. Healthy food tastes great. And the more you get eaten it, the more you can actually enjoy it and taste it better. So nutrition to feed, because we are eventually going to be what we're eating. If we eat too much, all that fat is what? What is fat? It's just stored food. It just made too much food. Our body stored it as fat. So that's why, as part of our nutrition, we don't want to overeat of anything. We don't want to overeat bad food. We don't want to overeat good food. I got a friend that's a vegetarian. He weighs 400 pounds. I've made more money betting people he's a vegetarian than, probably a lot of people, because people can't believe there's a 400-pound vegetarian. So what's he doing? He's just overeating a lot of really good food. And guess what? It all gets stored as fat. It gets stored as fat. So our health tips are make sure we're hydrating, make sure we're eating mostly good foods, and then the next one was movement. Movement. Any kind of movement, even walking, movement to shake the container. We're all containers. And just a little bit of movement to get your body moving, even if it's just walking, even if it's on purpose parking a little farther out in the parking lot, taking the steps instead of an elevator or an escalator, going ahead and parking at the wrong end of the mall on purpose so you have to walk to the other side, just getting a little bit of extra movement on purpose, standing up in between commercials and just bending your knees and moving your arms, just in commercials even, of saying, well, I'm at least going to be a little bit of a smaller couch potato. I'm going to be on that couch. I'm going to at least skin the potato. Take a little bit off. So just a little bit of movement. And then the next thing is resistance. It's resistance training. And resistance can be something as simple as putting your hands together and pulling up on one and pushing down on the other. Pulling up on one and pushing down on the other. You can do that anywhere, and it's a nice stress reliever. It's a nice little stress reliever too. If you're feeling like doing something to someone else, do this to yourself and get a little bit of resistance. And you can just cross your arms like this and raise them up, close, and cross them like this and pull them down to just create a little bit of resistance, because resistance is what makes muscles grow. And it's just like life. When things come against us and try to press against us, like Taylor, something tries to press against you, if you'll press back, you'll actually become stronger. If you'll resist, you'll become stronger. And God designed our bodies just like life. Resistance of muscle makes us stronger. And isn't it interesting that the more weight that you lift, the stronger you become. You become stronger with the most amount of resistance in life. So if you're a person that has had the opportunity of great resistance, if you've had the opportunity of great resistance, that means you have an opportunity for great strength. Because only the only people that have great strength are people that have had the opportunity of great resistance in their life. So the more adversity that comes against you, that is a greater opportunity for you to have greater strength in your life. And that'll be our help